Hey, it's Dave, your mortgage guy, and I'm super appreciative that you're allowing me or trusting me with your mortgage. And I did this video to go over the steps during the process so you're better prepared. So you're seeing this video, it's in the email where we give a general list of the items we'll need for your mortgage. It's a general list. So if you've already uploaded some or sent them to us, that's fine, you can ignore it. And if we need additional stuff down the line, we'll ask you for it. But trust me, if we don't need it, I'm not gonna bother you with it. Once we get the okay,
well,
to order the appraisal, we're gonna order the appraisal. You'll get a link to pay for that. And the appraisal report usually comes back in a week and a half, something along those lines. This is the report that confirms the value of what you're buying the home for. Once that's back, and during that period really, is Sarah Perry, my processor, is gonna email you on any items we need for your loan before it goes into underwriting. And again, if she doesn't need them, she's not gonna bother you. So if we do need it, it's because we really do need it, I promise.
promise.
Once the appraisal and those documents are in, we're gonna send your loan into underwriting to get the official loan approval. That's where the underwriter is reviewing everything and saying, hey, your loan's approved. We've obviously already done our due diligence up front, so 100% of the time the loan gets approved, so this is just part of the process. If they need anything else, we'll collect that from you or provide it to the underwriter, and then they'll give us what's called a clear to close, or that we're done. And this is saying, hey, your loan's finished, now you can prepare for closing. About 3 days or so before closing, you're gonna receive what's called a 3-day CD or closing disclosure. This is a form that has estimated numbers for closing. They're not final, but you have to sign that form for the clock to start so we can close on time. And then usually about a day, 2 days or so before closing, we're gonna have the final numbers, which we're gonna email to you on how much you need to bring to closing. Ideally, you wanna bring a cashier's check made out to the title company. You could do a wire, but wire fraud is very high. So I would avoid that at all costs. That's why you'll never receive an email from myself or my team, your realtor, or the title company saying, hey, wire the funds or you're gonna not be able to close. You'll never receive that. That is the #1 example of wire fraud or like a phishing email in that regard. And then the day of closing, most of our loan documents are e-signed, making it way easier. You can sign them on your phone on the car. You can review them for as long as you want before closing. And then when you go to closing, you're gonna sign for maybe 10-15 minutes for a few documents that need to be signed, and then the home is all yours. That right there is the entire process. And I'm also gonna tell you this, the one key you have to remember, do not open any additional credit, don't make any large purchases, don't miss any payments. The reason why is right before closing, your credit report is refreshed to see if any of these things have happened. If they did, it could get your loan denied. So don't do any of those things. And then you'll be good to go, and I'll see you at the closing table.